Merfolk, playing against 7 with a 7 in their name. Not sure if I've played against this opponent, but we're playing on the draw. We have not played against this opponent before. Checking it out, no companion to give us a hint what they might be on. This is a little iffy on the draw. If we get Thoughtseize and lose one of these Shoreline Scouts, we're in trouble. But a 2-land, maybe 3-land, better than an average 6 that we're going to get. And we could be pretty aggressive with this hand, so we're going to keep. Let's see what kind of hand he comes out with. Oh, a Surveil land. So something Rakdos using the graveyard, maybe a Madness deck. Something with a Seasoned Pyromancer in it, probably. But I guess we will see what he pitches here. Oh, he keeps it on top. Hey, drew the extra land. That'll be great to have later on. So with the extra land, we're actually going to convert the second Shoreline Scout rather than any of the cards that provide a little more gas. Right now we're on an aggro plan. Not great against Rakdos. If it turns out to be mid-range, they tend to have a lot of removal and 2-for-1s, but we got to play the hand we're dealt. It's not Rakdos. It's Mardu with no instants, apparently. So we're going to drop that Trop. And we have the option to play the Trickster at instant speed here and see what he's going to do, but knowing that he shields down, we're going to play a Tunnel Guide, get some value out of that, and see what happens next turn. Another Surveilling land. Interesting. I don't really know what's up here. I'm going to put a Rege on the table, and then if he wants to blow something out, he's going to blow out our 1-drop. We will pitch the Hexcatcher. Need to get that 4th land to really pay off. See if he's got anything. No, so we got him to 11 and he's done nothing but play lands so far. Gotta anticipate he has a sweeper here. Tapped land and a Crucius, so pretty standard Rakdos play here. Discarding Inferno Titan. Interesting, okay. So we'll play a... what here? We only have 2 colored lands. I think we're good to play a Lord and swing in for lethal. He might have a Fatal Push. If he does, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 anyway. Okay. So we're going to tap down his Crucius as a blocker using the Rege. Yeah, I think we are good. So he's playing Crucius in a Mardu deck. I have to assume there's some sort of graveyard synergy. Seeing an Inferno Titan, maybe some sort of Reanimator. Titans are good candidates to hit with a Tishana's. I'm going to bring in an Unlicensed Hearse. We didn't see any creatures. We're not bringing in our creature removal suite. Oddly, we didn't see a lot of removal out of that deck either. So I don't know about bringing in Deeproot Pilgrimage here. Usually against 2-for-1 decks, I take the Reges out. So we're going to make that assumption here. And then, yeah, probably drop 2 Shoreline Scouts for 2 Deeproot Pilgrimages. It's not a bad card to have, even if it doesn't turn out that he is a heavy 2-for-1 deck. All right, let's see how game 2 goes. All right, not the best. We need some green mana to make this work, but 2 Caverns, Hexcatchers, Sphelion, and a Cenote is pretty good against the deck I think we're playing against, so we'll see how this goes. Anticipating a little more action out of him, but we'll see. Those Surveil lands imply he's going to start pitching things right away. Again, thinking Reanimator with that color set. Mardu, he's got lots of options, but we just didn't see any action out of him last time. Still on Mardu, not a color that we weren't expecting. Let's hope we draw a green land off this cenote here. Just like we drew it up. Alright, so here I'm going to play that land he knows about. We'll hold up the Hexcatcher and potentially counter something. The extra 1 damage isn't worth exposing that Counter Lord to a Fatal Push unless we're going to get value out of it right away. Perfect. Speaking of value out of Hexcatcher, we are going to counter his Liliana of the Veil by sacrificing Cenote Scout. Now I don't want to lose Svelian here to removal, but drawing Deeproot Pilgrimage, I'm just going to drop the Breeding Pool, put the Pilgrimage in, get in with the Hexcatcher, and make some counter fodder. This is a great setup for us to lead into a couple of Cocos with a Lord and a Svelian back to help with card advantage as well. The board looks a little even right now, and our life totals are both at 18, but I feel like we are on the front foot here. Okay, in this case, we do not want Lily to live, so we're going to make him pay 1, and then I'm willing to sack the Hexcatcher here. Lily to the graveyard, and now we hold up Collected Company with a Tidebinder backup if something weird happens here. We're in good instant speed shape, and we're looking to get to 5 lands, so we can play Svelian and the Lord in the same turn. Kenrith. That's going to be excellent for that Tidebinder eventually. Let's see what we pull off this Coco. That is even better. So we're going to get some card drawing. We're going to tap down Kenrith. Play that Mutavault. I'm going to play a Master of the Pearl Trident here, get in a little more damage, and hold up Tishana's Tidebinder in case that Kenrith is here to give some haste or something. Haven't seen him play anything that is reanimating yet, so I'm going to hold up the Tidebinder instead of the Unlicensed Hearse. There's a chance I get bit here, but he'd have to discard something meaningful and reanimate it in the same turn through a Tishana's Tidebinder, so I don't think that's likely to happen. He's checking out all my lands and everything. I anticipate a sweeper here. If he sweeps and doesn't leave mana up, we would play Tishana's Tidebinder just for the flash value at the end of the turn. What are his options? 1/1 counter, trample haste, can gain life for 3 mana, draw a card for 4 mana, or reanimate for 5. He has no creatures in the yard. And I can counter that reanimate ability. Just don't think he's got what he needs to win this. So the next turn our options are going to be, it's not sorcery speed, so we have to be careful about instant speed reanimation shenanigans. Do we go all in here? I think with a Collected Company in hand we do. So he can block the Lord or the Rege and take 9. Yeah, I think we're all in. There we go. Let's see what he's got. So we've got an extra body and a card to draw. If he blocks Svelian, we're going to go for a Coco to try and hit a Lord. Yeah, we're still going to go for it here. See if we can hit a Lord and just outright kill him. Looks like we've got that as our play. Does he have something to do about this here? He's going to gain 5 life. He's one short of lethal. So he could do something here. But he's about to take 15. And we've got some insurance on that play with the unlicensed hearse. Not counting up that life gain before I swung lethal was a bit of a mistake. I should have known that was coming, would have made the same attack anyway. And he scoops. I have to assume this is Mardu Reanimator, and we just beat it with disruption and pressure.